Oh. Back to our channel. If you are new here, I am Felicia and I own a grocery store with my husband. We post videos every Monday. Our channel is all about small business and personal finance, so if you're into that, like our video, subscribe. So we're in a little bit of an altercation slash really big disagreement right now regarding our financial future and where we want to be in the next few months. Ray's going one way, I'm going another, and we're obviously not meeting where we need to be. Our lease is actually up September 1st, so that causes an issue. So our lease is up September 1st, and we are kind of in a situation that
we're trying to figure out the best route to build our financial wealth future.
Both.
So we're on two different routes that we're going to show you today. Mine is the business side of things. I want to expand where our location already is. We've outgrown our space in the last 2.5 years, and I personally think expanding and pushing our personal money towards building our business further will help us lead a better lifestyle. Felicia, on the other hand, I don't know if you want to...
I personally think we need to invest in a house at this point. The market is going a little bit lower. Where we live, it's been crazy, so people have been overbidding. So the market is going down a bit, and obviously mortgage rates are too. But our lease is actually coming up for renewal September 1st. And I just think it's time to invest in a house for our future.
Our personal lease, not the source.
Yeah, our personal lease for our condo. I also think as a couple we've kind of outgrown the condo, and I would like to enjoy our house to ourselves before we expand our family.
So I'm going to show you the store today, how jam-packed it really is, and how we can keep growing it if we had more room. And Felicia will take you guys to our potential house investment that we're looking at. It's very reasonably priced. It's in our price range right now, and to be honest, the competition isn't as fierce due to the world situation that we're all in right now.
And it also fits the criteria of what we wanted in a house, and little renovations need to be done, so it's like a steal.
It's a cream puff house.
Yeah.
Is the basement done?
Yes.
In general, in your small business life or your business, you're going to run into this crossroad if you want to expand or stay the same or invest money into something else. Like you've seen in our channel, we're looking at our personal investment, the house,
yes,
our cafe.
There's a lot going on.
And potentially expanding our store. So, you know, we have a few different things we want to do.
So we are going to the house now. Woo! And we'll show you. We can't obviously go inside right now. We don't really have an appointment with our real estate agent, but I will show you it, and I will tell you what I mean about why I think it is a good investment for us right now.
We'll tell you the price as well. Go ahead.
It's $250,000,
which is very reasonable for this market and for this house.
Yeah. So, and the yard is gigantic in the back, which you probably won't be able to see, but yeah.
You want to have a couple kids running around there?
Eventually. It would be nice, and maybe a puppy.
A puppy or something.
Yeah.
What about a cat?
Maybe for you. We're on our way to go look at the house, and we just had a completely random situation happen. We went to a smaller, I'm going to say like market. They have some produce, but they do a lot of like lunch meat and, you know, just like fresh like ground meat, things like that. And we wanted to go and stop by, and it was such an awful experience. I'll tell you from experience that even if your prices are a little bit higher, customer service is key. You have to have good customer service, or you're gonna lose like any potential customers that you have. And that's exactly what happened here at this place. I think I speak on behalf of both Ray and I. Like, this experience was awful, and I don't know if I will be back for a little while. Walk in, and there's a huge stop sign with a bunch of like rules, I guess, criteria for what needs to be done in order to shop, and that was 100% okay. Obviously, like, we want to respect what the owners are doing and their protocols that they're following and all that kind of stuff. So we walk in, and literally Ray and I just like took like a step in, and the owner starts pretty much barking at us like, do this, do that, do this, do that. And I'm doing what he's telling me, and then as I do what he's telling me, he ends up yelling at me to do something else instead. And it got to the point where, like, he must have barked like 6 to 7 different things at us all at once. Then he's trying to tell Ray to read the sign, but like we have no chance to read the sign just because this guy's like yelling at us pretty much. It just like turned us off from like shopping there. We ended up leaving because like it was just like awful. Like it was just, I felt like I was just being treated like I was doing something wrong, like I was a criminal, even though I was trying to follow what he wanted done, but I couldn't even read the sign because he was just barking at me the whole time. I'm not one to leave a store, especially a small business. I always, I do like to support small business. I always like to buy something and leave with something, but this was just outrageous. Like, I'm trying to follow what, you know, your protocol is and what you're telling me to do, and then you're yelling at me saying I'm doing it wrong. So it's like, but I'm not. You just told me one thing, and now you're telling me to do a different thing that's the complete opposite.
You're still telling him all that?
Oh, I just can't.
He must be offended.
So we are here at the house, and we're not going to show the front of it just because of privacy reasons.
Too many creepers out there.
Yeah.
We don't want anyone, like, you know, knocking on our door at night.
Yeah, and we're not actually, like, going in right now, so...
Okay, to give you some details of the house, the price is $250,000. Felicia, you want to hit us with the details of the house?
So, 2-car garage, 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, obviously kitchen, upstairs. There is a fully finished basement, so that's like a bonus, obviously.
How's the yardage?
The yard is, there's a pretty decent backyard, like it's a pretty good size, and then obviously like just an average size front.
Side look here. Privacy fence. It looks like, was there a pool or no? I didn't get to see
there's
that
no
part.
pool.
Okay, so now I'm not as interested.
He's joking.
What are we doing about your parents living so close by?
We're gonna lock our doors.
They're gonna be there every day. But that's all right.
It's
not all right.
Actually just one parent, my dad.
Okay, but still.
We're never home.
All right, the
right
place
now.
looks great. I wish we could show you the inside. Our future video, we obviously have an appointment to take a tour on the inside and actually, you know, if we get serious, put a bid down on it and all that. We'll show you the ins and outs of that because we want you to, you know, many of you have already bought a house, but if those of you who haven't, we want you to get that insight and, you know, learn from our mistakes, essentially. So, obviously, Felicia wants this to put some roots down, you know, have a couple kids running around the yard, blah, blah, blah.
Not yet. I just want to enjoy a house first before kids.
And I see all that too, but I know we can still live comfortably where we're at and expand the business that we've grown to enjoy and possibly, you know, invest our money a little bit better than having a house and keep renting the condo that we're at until we have kids and then move into the house, if that makes sense.
Well, on my end, I'm just ready to move on to a new chapter. I want to be able to, like, you know, just do things that I want in my own house, like renovate and, you know, make things the way that suit us better as individuals. But then the other pro to it is, like, I don't want to have to always have to respond to somebody and, like, report to them on everything, like permission on this, permission on that, this and that. Like, I want to just have my own 4 walls.
Right, and we're going to get going because the cross neighbor over here is giving us a weird eye, so we're going to move on to the next step of this video. Alright guys, welcome to our store if you're new here and you haven't seen it. This is our store. It's currently 1,600 square feet, packed to the brim. There's some things I can go higher with or some shelves I can add to the walls, but if you notice, you know, we're very, very tight here. We're running out of space. There's things I can change, like some tables to freezers, but at the time being, this store has gained a lot of popularity over the last 6 months, I would say, and I'm losing money by not having more items in here because I'm out of space. Now there may be a potential bigger space nearby that you may have seen in another video that we're looking at, but that is something that we need to sit down and really think about investing in and how much it's going to cost to operate a space that big and fix a space like that. Just because you have a big space, you know, doesn't mean that your landlord's going to pay for you to build it out the way you want. That's money out of your pocket that you need to invest into your business to make your future business even better. So Felicia's proposal with the house, you know, that's very valid. That's, you know, it's a lifestyle choice rather than a financial investment. You've seen that this store has gotten, you know, more and more crowded over the years. So the best thing I suggest is not, rather than opening another location, which, you know, if you have 2 profitable locations, that's very good, but rather there's space on both sides of these walls that we can, you know, expand our inventory to get the customers that we already have coming in to spend more money because we have more products, rather than them coming in for a few things and then having to go buy them somewhere else. They would be buying it from us. It always comes down to when you're in any kind of business, the more you have, the more you sell, especially in retail. And if you already have customers that are coming in weekly, well, the more you have, they have already trusted your brand, they've already trusted you, so they end up picking those items up from you more often than not. I know there'll be more rent to pay, I know there'll be things we need to, more operating expenses, but at this point in time, the best route I can say is probably to expand this store rather than open up another location. Wow, it's dark.
Wow.
Isn't it dark?
Wow.
Okay. You are very short today.
Okay.
Yeah. Alright guys, that's going to be it for this video. I know it was a lot of content to absorb. I know it seems like we're all over the place. Just there's a lot we want to do in such a short amount of time. We do need more patience, but these videos are cranked out every Monday, and I hope you are enjoying them during your quarantine. Subscribe if you want more.
And comment on, we want to know what you guys think. So comment if you're on my side, or comment if you're on his side. I'd like to hear people's opinions. I always read the comments, so make sure you give them to us because we like reading them.
Yeah. Okay, enjoy your night.
Bye.
Thanks for watching. Oh, wow.